Alright guys, so let's talk about these Marvel QR codes that the internet has decided it is going to be outraged about this week. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Mr. Randy Meeks here wrote this article with this extremely irresponsible headline saying that from now on, Marvel Comics will have a QR code that you need to scan in order to view the final page. And that is, well, that's just wrong. So there are a couple points of clarification here. First of all, these QR codes are not in the back of all Marvel books. They're only in the back of the new From the Ashes era X-Men books. The second point of clarification is that it is not the final page of the issue that you see when you scan the QR code. All three of these books that have come out so far, X-Men #1, Phoenix #1, and NYX #1, they all end normally. I've got X-Men #1 right here, and I'm trying not to spoil it, but I mean, you can see this is the final little bit right here in Phoenix #1 and NYX #1. I don't have either of those, but I read both of them, and they both say to be continued at the very end of the book. It's a very normal ending. You do get the full story in that book. Now, if you do scan the QR code in the back of the book, it takes you to Marvel.com, and it takes you to a page like this, where you get what they call a bonus scene. This is the one for X-Men #1, and this is just an extra page that, if you didn't see it, I didn't see it originally, and it doesn't affect the story whatsoever. I think of it more as like a post-credit scene, but for comics, which I think is entirely awesome. The books have not been shorted. It's not like the page count has been reduced by 1 and then you have to scan the thing to see this. This is an extra add-on feature that if you don't see it, it doesn't change your enjoyment of the book. And if you do see it, then it makes that book even cooler. And just to show you how consistent it is, here is the one for Phoenix #1. Again, Marvel.com, and it's just one extra page with some cool stuff that doesn't change the outcome of the story. And then here is the one for NYX #1 that came out today. I'm trying not to spoil anything, so I don't want to show too much. But like I said, it's just one extra page, a nice little add-on feature to the main book. But the main book ended just normally with a to be continued. One thing that I forgot to mention is that these bonus pages will allegedly be included in the trade paperbacks whenever those do come out. And I heard that they're also included in the digital versions of these issues, but I cannot confirm that. I don't have the digital version. So if there's anybody out there who has the digital version of X-Men #1, Phoenix #1, or NYX #1, maybe you can chime into the comments and let us know if those extra bonus pages are there. So hopefully this video helps you understand what is going on with all this. It drives me nuts when I see these articles with these wildly irresponsible and inaccurate headlines. If you actually read the article, it does kind of sort of explain what it really is. It's not really that good of a job though, I don't think, but a lot of people, as we know, don't actually read. They just see the headline and then they have knee-jerk reactions, such as this right here, where this person says, you know, maybe it's me, but when I buy a comic, I don't want to scan the QR code to read the last page. It just seems to complicate things. And then, of course, as you might expect, all the replies underneath this are people, oh, this is terrible, no wonder comics are dead, this is stupid, all that kind of stuff, when in all actuality, it's Marvel giving us a cool little bonus feature for free. So sorry this ended up being kind of a rant. It just drives me nuts when this kind of stuff happens because there is so much cool stuff in comics, but people don't want to just take the time to actually find that cool stuff. They just want to be mad about stuff, right? The internet loves being mad about things, even when there's nothing to be mad at. So let me know what you think about this whole thing. I think it's awesome. I would love to see this continue into more books. Like I said, it's kind of like a post-credit scene, but for comics, we all love post-credit scene, right? Oh, what's the little tease gonna be? And that's what these are. So I think it's cool. Nothing's gonna change my mind, and let me know what you think.